You may not have heard of robotic trading yet, but it could spell the end of small traders on the stock market. It's where advanced computers automatically trade shares at massive speeds and volumes, making it impossible for ordinary humans to keep up. Already in the US, computers carry out the majority of trades, and it's making serious inroads here too. The lack of human involvement does carry the risk of big glitches though, as Greg Hoy reports.
It had already been a busy day on the New York Stock Exchange when chaos hit.
What the heck is going on down here? I don't know. There is fear. This is capitulation, really.
The market plunging after one out-of-control computer owned by Waddell & Reed Financial began madly selling billions of dollars worth of bulk futures contracts. Before the glitch was rectified 20 minutes later, $860 billion had been wiped from the value of US stocks.
The regulatory authorities are evaluating this closely with a concern for protecting investors and preventing this from happening again.
But it has happened again, and as recently as August, when a Knight Capital computer went haywire, scrambling 150 US stocks, costing the company a crippling $440 million in losses before the problem was even detected.
The question is, what exactly happened? I suspect that there was simply a...
Life in the fast lane is accelerating, and nowhere more than the stock market. What are you left thinking, though, about the future of the small investor?
There won't be any left.
Gone like the memories of share transactions chalked on blackboards or yelled across frantic trading floors of world markets. Now comes the silent age of robotic traders. High-speed computers using advanced algorithms to strategically trade 100 or multiple millions of shares in mere microseconds. Around the clock, around the globe, the influence of these high-frequency traders, as they're known, is rapidly rising.
And it executes the trade without any human intervention at all. It's true robotic trading in a sense.
And competing against the sheer speed of robotic trading has become increasingly daunting for traditional traders, large and small.
People like us, we look at a company, we value the company, and we make a decision whether to buy or sell that company. Now, our holding terms, or our duration that we hold that stock for, is in the years. High-frequency trading is focused in the seconds and the minutes.
They're in and out in 20 minutes. So they can trade millions of dollars worth of shares, but they don't have to stump up any money. So it's all fake. It's phony.
Julie Grint self-manages her family's superannuation fund and finds it increasingly hard to match the cunning of the computers.
It's seriously a very, very, very uneven playing field, and that's why people are leaving.
So who does own the bots or robots? International high-frequency trading firms such as BNP Paribas and Optiva, which occupies 7 floors of office space in central Sydney, are highly secretive. Of 6 major speed trading corporations active in Australia, none were available for interview or filming. This light-hearted recruitment video gives a glimpse inside Optiva's trading centre.
But I've created Dexter here to help me with my job. Say hi, Dex.
I am not the bot you're looking for.
Oh, don't be shy.
Hey there, little buddy.
High-frequency traders use the latest technology to sense when share orders are coming in and then with lightning speed try to jump ahead of them. They and their supporters say they bring liquidity to the market by growing the number of buyers and sellers available at all times.
They don't publish like
My view is that high-frequency traders bring an opportunity for others to trade against them if they so desire, and there's no evidence at all that in aggregate high-frequency traders exacerbate volatility, which was an early concern of regulators.
Many, however, say that is highly debatable. Even its supporters say high-frequency trading has good guys and bad. The latter use tricks to try to manipulate the market, which is supposed to be illegal, to dupe buyers and sellers. They are known as parasites.
They're parasites in the sense that they draw or extract value from other traders. They make them pay more in much the same way that a parasite might extract blood from a human subject.
We also are looking at whether there is any illegality.
The Deputy Chairman of market regulator ASIC is Belinda Gibson.
There is a possibility of manipulative trading. We are particularly looking at the moment at wash trades. That's patterns of trading where a person trades with themselves, which might lead a misleading message to the market about the level of demand or the level of price. And it's fair to say that there are one or two matters in our enforcement division where they're having a good long look.
But it's the threat of a big, aberrant algorithm or rogue robot that really frightens investors.
Neil, let me just interrupt for a second, because this market is dropping precipitously.
Recent repetition of such problems in the US leaves local investors wondering how easily it could happen here.
There have been a number of incidents around the world. All in all, these incidents are very rare.
I think it's only a matter of time, really. You know, one of these eventually will go rogue and will push prices, you know, to ridiculous levels, no doubt.
If you look over in the US, which is, to be honest, it's the slope that we are going down towards, this year there's been 10,000 micro or mini flash crashes in stocks. And again, the way that I would look at that is that's a direct, or one of the direct reasons why we should be looking at excessive quoting in regulation.
As part of its duties, ASIC is known to have investigated an aberrant algorithm in Australia just 2 months ago, involving heavy trading of shares in the FKP property group, which built the tall building behind me. Day trader Alan McGrath watched the drama unfold on his computer screen.
Every second there were 30,000 share sell orders hitting the sell depth, and a total of something like 160 million shares sitting there to sell. And it just kept going up by the second. And then eventually they realised that this thing had gone haywire.
Trading losses have not been disclosed, but ASIC has proposed that all speed traders in Australia install upgraded software filters or a safety switch.
You must have a kill switch. If the program is running in a defective manner, which would be apparent very quickly on the market, then it will automatically shut itself down. It won't wait for a human hand to pull the plug at the switch to, in effect, just kill it.
My concern is that imposing pre-trade filters may slow the market down and influence or make less viable the good guys in the HFT community, and possibly slow down the targets of the bad guys.
It's only going to take one flash crash and see a lot of mum and dad investors and self-managed supers and people's superannuation accounts take a hammering for it to really hit home how much damage they can do.
Greg Hoy reporting.